Hi, I'm Steve Parker.
And I'm Henry Vassell.
Welcome to another edition of Henry Talk. How are you, Henry?
Doing good.
Good to see you. So far, so good?
Absolutely.
You know, I might have a couple of surprises up my sleeve right there, right?
Oh, boy.
Well, I didn't make up these questions all by myself. Let's just put it that way. It's all about Unite Rocky Hill, and that's a nice thing to say, but can we really unite Rocky Hill, and can you and your group of people that are with you straighten some of the stuff out? We got in Rocky Hill. We're talking about we've had a 10% tax increase. What are you going to do?
That's true. Taxes have gone up actually almost 10%. There was another $1 million added to the grand list and yada yada. It's a whole lot of math for right now, but almost 10%. There's a lot we can do, and we can do it a lot stronger as Unite Rocky Hill. You know, because of the tax increases, which are the highest in the history of Rocky Hill, higher than anybody ever thought they could be, the time is now to actually cut the taxes. So we need to come up with new and creative ideas. And because we're Unite Rocky Hill and not a Democrat, not a Republican, not one of the national parties, we can work better up at the state capitol. Because, you know, there's just an inherent nature of the opposite parties not working with each other. Just look at the state budget. And look how that's going in Connecticut, the only state in the United States not to have a budget. So as Unite Rocky Hill, we're free to work with the Democrats. We're free to work with the Republicans. We're not tied into a national party that has their thumb on us at all times to carry out the national party ways. Very, very important for Unite Rocky Hill. As far as getting taxes down, we need a stronger economy. We need to attract small business to town. You know, small business is the backbone of just about every town in USA. And to attract them, we need to make it attractive. Your three biggest expenses in small business are wages, insurance, and taxes. Those are the three biggest. And nobody's going to bring a business here unless it's profitable. Why would you?
All right, so you're saying that as Unite Rocky Hill, you'll be able to work work with both parties and be able to negotiate for what you want, and hopefully you have some clout up at the Capitol. But speaking of the Capitol, how are you going to get along with our current representative from Rocky Hill to keep things fluid as Unite Rocky Hill?
Actually, we get along great. I was walking streets just the other night. I saw our state representative, and he wished me well in the election. You know, it was great. We always stop to talk. We're actually in the same type of business. He's in a construction business as well as I, and there's been jobs in the past we've both worked on together. So I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. But, you know, getting the small business here, keeping the business here, that is the real problem. And I think one thing we can do is we can work together with other towns. You know, if we all work together and there's people in the same field, let me give you an example. In construction, I have friends in construction all around the state. So we can service business and we can service our customers as a big company. If somebody has an emergency, we can dispatch one of our crews from anywhere in the state to take care of it.
You know, Henry, that's really interesting, but you know, you can tell a lot about the man, about how he feels about animals. So I guess the question I have to ask you right now, you didn't know I was going to pull this one out of my how do you feel about dogs?
Boom, huh?
And he loves pets too. He just, what do you think, huh? You think, does he smell okay to you? Does he smell okay to you? I don't know. It's all about Unite Rocky Hill. Oh my gosh, you never know what's going to happen next. I'm Steve Parker, he's Henry Vassell. We'll see you next time. This is Addy, and she's just all about the love. We'll see you later.
My name is Henry Vassell. I'm running for mayor of Rocky Hill, and I approved this message.